Los Angeles is famous for serving up cataclysmic scenes in movies, but now those who call it home are living it for real. At least 5 people are dead, 2,000 buildings destroyed, and 150,000 people evacuated. A lot of attention has been focused on the mansions of celebrities that have gone up in flames, but tonight an Aussie expat shares her harrowing story of survival and loss. Photographer Ali Mitten moved to LA from the Gold Coast. This was her beautiful house just 24 hours ago. A home she and her husband put blood, sweat and tears and all their life savings into renovating in the Pasadena area. It was also her place of business, doubling as a photography studio for shoots. And this is it now. Reduced to smouldering brick and stone fragments. Nothing but a chimney left standing. That beautiful sparkling blue pool turned to ashen rubble. Ali, a mum of 2 young kids, made that journey every homeowner dreads, returning to her property with husband Brian today. They're still in shock and they join me now. Ali and Brian, we are just so sorry. How are you holding up right now?
Well, it's been a day. We haven't really had a lot of sleep, but we're staying with some friends that have very kindly let us kind of move in with them for a couple of days. But yeah, it was a long night, and seeing our house this morning, or what was left of it, was really, really shocking. So we're just trying to
kind of still in shock, really.
Take one moment at a time.
So what have you been doing today? Like, what do you do after seeing that, after seeing your dream home destroyed?
Kind of walking around in circles, crying.
Yeah, you have a lot of friends reaching out and you're trying to figure out what you want to do next, and you just want to go home, but that's the one place you can't go. And that realization keeps coming back, and so you kind of tear up a lot when that happens.
All right, it just hits you over and over. You managed to escape with your most precious possessions, each other and Sonny and Dot there, but did you save anything else, or is it just all gone?
Actually, we didn't get a chance to grab anything except our passport, so yeah, absolutely everything. Yeah, I'm a photographer, so all my camera equipment and all our everything, our books, our possessions, it's really quite overwhelming to think about.
It was strange to come back to the house. There's this little part of you that holds on to hope that something will be there, and it was actually just all ash, just rubble, nothing.
How did it all unfold? When did you realize the danger?
Well, there were really high wind warnings, like it was kind of really a rare situation to have wind that high in that area. So, they had shut the power off because with the high winds, there were risks of fire. I was not at home. I was with the kids, and Bri called me and he said, I can see some flames behind our house. And they just, within minutes, got bigger, and he just grabbed what he could and ran to the car. And then after that, it was just full evacuation mode. There were no helicopters because the wind was so strong, so it was just, a wall of fire.
Yeah, the entire community's devastated. It's many houses, and yeah, as I was leaving, you come down the street and you look, and there's just flames on the hillside. And then you're just hoping all night that maybe the flames won't hit your house. And I was actually listening to like a police scanner type thing, trying to hear our address, because the firemen were going all night, going to different houses, and eventually drifted off and woke up and checked the house, and it was
gone. Yeah.
Was everything in the house, or do you have the means to start again?
Everything was in the house. We kind of put everything we had into it. And Sonny, can you get down, bud? Yeah, we're hoping that insurance will come through, but it was a huge investment for us, and we went way above and beyond, and it was a big
a big swing, as they say.
We took a really big risk, but we didn't really have any idea that this would happen. So, the loss for us is enormous.
You've been out at Target shopping for clothes, Ali. It's just incredible to think that, you know, you need the basics.
I know. I went to Target. I had the trolley, and I was just kind of wandering around in circles because we need everything. Like, we have nothing. We don't have socks or underwear, or it was just weird to be somewhere and be like, it's not like you kind of don't know where to start, you know? So I got like toothbrushes, and it was just a very strange and surreal experience to just be wandering. I was just wandering around Target crying, and people were looking at me like I was crazy. So
Yeah.
It's early days yet, and you've got beautiful Sunny and Dottie there, who will be a great comfort to you and a great distraction. But I guess they pick up on this stress and fear and fatigue, don't they?
as the days go on, they'll realize they're not going home, and it's going to hit them in a bigger way. But yeah, I mean, not sure what to do. We just had to be honest with them, and we'll get through it. We're all safe, and we've got each other. So
It is sweet. One of the things the 5-year-old Sonny said was, well, we have each other still. I mean, after he said, what about my bike? He said, we have each other.
Exactly, exactly. Well said, Sonny. But yeah, it's a big climb back. But, you guys are young and, amazing, and I'm sure you'll make it back. But Brian, you are from the US. Experts are saying that these are the worst fires that LA has ever seen. Have you ever seen anything like this before?
I have never seen anything like this. I've never seen anything move that quickly. I've never seen winds like that. And it's all of Los Angeles. Like, we are in the Pasadena, Altadena area. The other side of LA is burning, and there's still fires that are erupting now.
Ali, you're from Australia. I guess you're no stranger to bushfires either, but, seeing this inferno up close, you never would have experienced anything like that.
no, nothing like that. I mean, just how fast it happened was incredible, and how aggressive it moved. It was just, like nothing I've ever seen or would ever expect.
Donald Trump has weighed in and blamed the governor, said he refused to sign the water restoration declaration. I guess, is that helpful? Do you have an opinion on it, or are you just going to let that wash by?
I think Donald Trump likes to blame everyone else but himself.
Already going into this year, you're kind of like, what is this next 4 years going to look like? And we came into this year with quite a bit of hope. And I'm not saying that hope isn't there. We're very resilient, but this is quite a blow. But in terms of what he's saying, he just says stuff. I don't know. That's nuts.
How is the wider community doing? I guess it does warm your heart a little bit when people rally around. People are in this together. Is there a sense of community?
I think right now it's still just devastation. The sense of community is starting to come through in our extended community and text messages from Australia and family. But as far as like the community we're in, people are just like in absolute shock.
It's really raw.
It's very raw. People are. I feel like it's only day one, so we'll slowly start to see people come together to help each other. But today, I think everyone's just grieving in a really big way.
The amount of people reaching out is really, it gives you some hope for humanity. Just, there are people binding together, but like Ali said, right now, when we visited our house, neighbors are just walking around a little bit dumbfounded still. So it's really hit the whole city very hard.
Well, we are just so glad that you're safe. I'm so sorry for what you've lost. And, I can see what you're going through. I want to let you go and just know that our thoughts and our hearts are with you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for having us, and thanks for taking the time to hear about our day.
And if you'd like to help Ali and Brian, please head to our website.